Hey guys, I'm Eric Betts.
I'm Evan Betts.
I'm 21 years old and my brother's 22. We come from Ann Arbor, Michigan, just southeast here on the Palm.
Gotta use the hand, always.
And we are very excited to be submitting for the amazing race. These are our parents. We are, if you couldn't tell, we're mixed. Our father is African American and Cherokee Indian, and our mother is all kinds of white.
And they've been married for 26 years so far.
We live in a really nice ranch-style home in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and we have a dog. His name is Boston. Boston. And then we also have 2 cats that we love very much. We name all of our animals after cities, so who knows, maybe we can name one after the next city we visit.
Here's our backyard. We're from a small town, so there's not housing to housing by house right next to each other.
Yeah, I think we have a great dynamic as brothers. We share a couple of things. I'm really street smart and good with people, and Evan's really intellectual and really creative. As competitors in the competition, we are going to bring a little extra spice, a little extra pizzazz to our race and have an easier time and a fun time doing it together.
Yeah, I mean, we're complete opposites, so there's always going to be like that give and take that both of us can bring to the show, and I think it'll be exciting to watch us.
So what I do for a living is I currently live in New York City. I go to school there, and I'm also a working actor and model. And I think this is going to be a really great element for me because just last year I was in Paris and Italy for Paris and Milan Fashion Week. And I had kind of like a mini amazing race there for myself. Because you go to these cities, and it's my first time out of the country, and I am living in the middle of Paris, and I wake up to an email from my agent that's like, you have 11 appointments today. And I'm like, all right. So I get ready, I get my email, and I get all the addresses, and I get my map out, and I've got to go from one appointment to the next appointment to the next, and meet all these different clients, and then like 2 days later I got to hop on a plane, fly to Milan, and do all that again. And so I think through that experience alone, I've acquired enough skill and just enough just street smarts, knowing how to interact with people that don't speak English, knowing how to read a map. And I'm doing it all the time too in New York. I have a casting maybe like 5 times a week, and I'm always meeting someone new. So as far as the race goes, I think I'm going to be able to help us out and get us from place to place in timely fashion, as well as talking to people and asking for help and not being afraid to do that, because that's what I have to do for a living as a model. I just meet people, and I have to sell myself to them so that they book me as their model.
I'm kind of the exact opposite. I didn't go to the big city. I took off to West Michigan. I'm over there studying graphic design and illustration at Grand Valley. I've been shelled up in the art department for the past 4 years, and learning skills that have to do with being creative. Being over at the art and design department, and we have to interact with different clientele and learn what they want and make decisions fast and on the move. And then that helped me when I took my skills over to an advertising agency that I interned for last summer. I was constantly dealing with different kinds of people. I had to learn what their interests were and how my skills could mesh with theirs and kind of go back and forth like that. So I think I've gained some strong negotiation and persuasive skills through having a desk job for a summer and kind of doing that whole thing. That's really helped us grow, and me grow professionally and mentally as well. So I think that'd be a great dynamic to bring to the team as well. Especially
because you've worked in the professional business world. If we get stuck in a jam, I'm sure you can negotiate and be like, well, my brother and I, we have, our grandma's dying in Thailand, and we have to be on this next flight, and we have to be on the first seat in the plane, so we can be the first people off the plane. I'm gonna be able to talk to people, bond with them, and then kind of get what we want out of, what we need in that situation. So that's gonna be really strong. And as long as I'm next to him with smiling away, I think people He's just here to look pretty. Go our way. No, just kidding. What kind of players would we be? We are definitely in it to win it. I think in anything that we've ever tried to accomplish as far as our goals and our dreams and things, we are right on track where we need to be.
Yeah, we've always been, you know, both in it to win it. You know, when Eric, you know, wanted to graduate high school and go over to New York and, you know, pursue, you know, acting and modeling, like that's what he did. He moved to New York as soon as he graduated high school, and he's over there, you know, doing his thing. And I've always wanted to be a college athlete like my dad. He played football at U of M back in 68, 9, and 70, and you know he was the quarterback and safety and wide receiver, and he was, you know, All-American and all that stuff. And you know, I'm really proud of him for that. And so I really wanted to be a college athlete. I went over to
Grand Valley State University.
State. As a freshman, I came in. I was the #1 diver on the team.
All-American 6 times?
6-time All-American, and by the time I finished my diving career, I had every school record on top of the 6-time All-American and, you know, other accomplishments. So I was, you know, really proud of that, and you know, we go up for what we want, and I think that's a really good aspect that we have.
I think a big part of our motivation and our ability to like really set that bar for ourselves has come from our parents. We have such a high level of athleticism in our family on both sides, and also our mother, she is a Weight Watchers leader and has been for about 16 years now.
She teaches 100 meetings a week.
No, 100 meetings a month.
That's what I meant, 100 meetings a month.
And so her entire job is motivational. It's not about, you know, putting people on a diet, but it's
about
like
reaching goals every week. You
right,
gotta set yourself a goal every week.
And she has been the strongest woman that I think I've met. She's inspiring to so many people, and she gets emails every day from her members at Weight Watchers that are like, Marty, thank you so much, amazing meeting today. And you can see it when good people inspire good things.
And it's really cool for her to come home and, you know, be really excited about one of her Weight Watchers meetings, and you know, she just comes back and brags about how, you know, inspired these people were, and how this person met their goal, or this person didn't meet their goal, but they're going to try harder the next week. And you know, it just gives us motivation to keep going and you know, be successful for not only ourselves but our parents as well.
What are we going to get out of this as a pair? What I think is lacking the most in our relationship is just openness and honesty, and it's been hard, I think, because we aren't in the same area anymore, you know, and I come home maybe twice a year now. And
even growing up, like, I would say that I was the, you know, kid I was the older brother trying to fit in with, you know, the cooler crowd, and Eric, you were definitely the annoying little brother that we were kind of, you know, shoot away, you know, all the time. So that it didn't really help us, you know, grow as, you know, a pair of brothers. And I think we've looked back and kind of like appreciated what we could have, and we basically just need a chance, you know, to, you know, come together with some common ground, and something that we can share that'll be special, that we can, you know, remember for the rest of our lives, definitely.
And I think it's just going to help us like be able to talk to each other, because you know, like I think I mentioned before, we only talk maybe like once or twice a month, and I want to be able to come to Evan with issues, you know, like brothers talk about like really intimate details of their life, and I don't think we've ever shared anything like that with each other. And I want to know that, like, when I get married, I'm gonna have, you know, my brother as my best man, and you know, he's gonna be there. So we just need this opportunity, and we think it'll be, you know, help us grow as people and brothers, and even bring our family a lot closer too. I'm a definite fan of the show. I think anytime you can go, you know, across the world, travel and do athletic things at the same time, that's kind of our forte. It seems like the best situation that we could ever, you know, be in as a pair. Yeah, I remember watching the show with my friend just around the corner, and it's like, we're like, I can't believe that these people are traveling around the world and like hopping on a plane and going to a different country, like just to do a checkpoint. But it's like, if I could do that, hell yeah, I would do that. I mean, I feel like I want to redeem the lady who got hit in the face with the watermelon. I am not gonna go over there and smoke myself in the face with a watermelon, because that would fucking hurt real bad. So I need to redeem her. Like, definitely. So, I mean, nothing excites me more than world travel, meeting people, and just gaining new experiences. And there's no better way, I think, to do it than in a task like this. Thank you. So pick us. Yeah, pick us. We really love the opportunity. We thank you so much for investing in time in us at all, and hopefully we will be meeting you all soon.
and this is where you hit the rewind button and watch this video again. So keep us in mind.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
Thank you.
Thank you.